Hello and welcome to another video in the Vincent Lyon Campaign during the pandemic. I'm talking fast and I brought out the whiteboard. Yesterday I did a video on the court case between the teachers union and Governor DeSantis. While I was doing that, another important school case was coming out of the courts. I'm talking about Adams versus the School Board of St. Johns County. Mr. Adams was a high school student in Jacksonville. Prior to entering high school, he began transitioning from female identity he was assigned at birth to his own identity as male. The transitioning included physical transitions through hormonal treatment, through surgery, and legal transition through changing designations on driver's license, amending the birth certificate to state male, and Mr. Adams presented in all ways as male in high school. The school refused to accept that. They treated him as female. They said specifically, Mr. Adams, you have to use the girls' bathroom. Or if you don't want to do that, you can go across campus and use the gender-neutral bathrooms. Mr. Adams believed that that was a discrimination. He found it humiliating, embarrassing, and he filed suit against the school board. We are in the federal court system here because he brought suit as a violation of the 14th Amendment right to equal protection under the law, saying that he was not treated equally to other people, to his peers, and under Title IX of the Civil Rights Act, saying that he was discriminated against on the basis of sex. In the federal court system, it's a pyramid. At the top sits the Supreme Court. Every decision the Supreme Court makes is controlling on every court below it. There are 12 courts of appeals. Every decision a court of appeals makes is controlling to every district court under its circuit. The district courts, there are 94 of those, are the trial courts. So when a case is brought in a district court, it can be appealed to the court in the circuit sitting above it. Jacksonville, where the lawsuit was brought, is in the Middle District of Florida. The court in the Middle District of Florida said, yes, we agree, Mr. Adams is right. His 14th Amendment equal protection rights were violated. His Title IX civil rights were violated. And the school board's discriminatory policy of requiring students to use the bathroom of their birth designation as opposed to what their actual identity is, was a discrimination based on sex. And they did this relying on a Supreme Court case that recently came down called Bostock, which said that the Civil Rights Act's anti-discrimination policy on sex includes gender identity. So the school board didn't like that decision and they appealed it to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. That's the decision that came out on Friday. And the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals said, District Court got it right. We agree and we affirm the decision of the District Court. Bostock, which was a workplace discrimination case, does apply to schools. So the 14th Amendment and the Title IX were both violated. And it's important to read from their conclusion, the opening lines. A public school may not punish its students for gender nonconformity, neither may a public school harm transgender students by establishing arbitrary separate rules for their restroom use. Mr. Adams, the court determined, suffered those indignities and was entitled to judgment, which included monetary damages. And we presume he is going to be requesting attorney's fees, which will no doubt be a large chunk of money. I'm running for school board in large part because I believe that certain actions of the school board recently have, if continued down that path, will lead us where Jacksonville was, facing a lawsuit that could take years and cost the district tens of thousands of dollars. And in the case of Jacksonville, the suit was to preserve the right to discriminate against a subgroup of people. I do not believe that we should be discriminating against any group of people. If I'm elected to the school board, I will fight to make sure that every student is treated equally and I will fight for the constituents of the district so that their tax money is not being wasted in spending on pointless and discriminatory lawsuits that take years and tens of thousands of dollars of your money. So please, I ask you, when you go to the polls, remember Vincent Lyon, vote for Vincent. Thank you.